Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this update, we are going to check out Chainlink. And if you remember the last time that we talked about Chainlink, I believe we were right in here. And the idea was that maybe we are having in this phase 5 wave down into potentially a larger degree wave 3. And I said you can expect a corrective movement for wave 4. And then after it, another move down into wave 5. And starting from these areas, maybe is probably going to be time to have a decent move up in Chainlink. So what happened? I would say pretty much exactly that. And we did get a move on the upside. However, unfortunately, I'm not really seeing optimistic signs in this phase. First things first, let's just hide everything. Okay. If you want to count this shadow, as you can see, we have clearly taken this important high right in here. Why does this matter? Because I'm gonna argue that maybe in Chainlink we had in the recent move up an A, B, C in form of a zigzag, and for the subwaves 5 up into a correction for wave B, let's say like a WXY, we can have an ABC, possibly even a triangle, not really important, and then another 5 up into wave C. Now let's go on the live chart and see, can we identify the subwaves or not? So I'm thinking this is probably a 1 corrective movement for wave 2, maybe like a WXY, and then 5 up into wave 3, ABC down into 4, another move up into wave 5, and after this 5 wave up, we are probably having, I would say most likely, a WXY in here in form of a double zigzag, since this is kind of a strong and deep move on the downside. And then from this point, this can be a very clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up. And well, on a higher degree, these are the subwaves for an A, B, C zigzag, which, this is important, kind of got confirmed when we got this move down in Chainlink, and in it we took the low of our B leg, which is not a good sign. Why is that? Well, okay, let's zoom out more and maybe go on 15-minute chart. There we go. What do we have in here? Starting from this point, 5 wave down followed by that correction up, and this suggests the next move in Chainlink is going to be a decent one on the downside. And if you really want to be pessimistic, you can make the case for having in here a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave down, which means our move down is actually going to continue for quite some time. Is this going to 100% happen? No, there is no certainty in any market. We are only talking about the probabilities, and that's why I think we need to also consider the possibility of having, instead of an impulse down, just a simple ABC zigzag. The point that I'm trying to make in Chainlink is this. I think this move down in the short term can actually continue a bit more, and in it we may take the lowest low down here about, let's say, $11.8. But at that point, I really do not want to see a continuation of this move down, especially we get like a break of this important support area, meaning we go under it, do a pullback, and then a continuation of the move down. That is going to be a really bad sign. And at that point, if we're going to get maybe from these areas a very strong bounce back, I promise you the recovery phase is going to take some time. And right in here is going to be a decent obstacle for us in chain. So breaking this important support will probably open a lot of not necessarily optimistic doors for the future. Let's hope we don't do that. And let's just for now count on another move down. Maybe we do something like this in order to hopefully just take this low down here about $11.8, and let's hope again that will be it, and from these areas we get a very strong bounce back. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in Chainlink. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.